Today I'm challenging myself to create as many fall decorations as possible in 24 hours. Hey everyone, it's me Lisa and I'm coming at you with another video. Today I'm challenging myself to create as many fall decorations as possible in 24 hours. I don't think, no, let me rephrase, they won't be 24 hours straight because A, it's not good for your body. As a crocheter, you will know that crocheting for 24 hours straight will give you pains that are unimaginable. Here, they will give you pains in the back, they will give you pains all over. So we won't do it 24 hours straight, but we will do the 24 hours. And for those, I have prepared so many cute patterns that I can't wait to make, and I can't wait to show you everything. I will put the patterns down below or in the blog post. I still have to decide, but I will put every pattern down. So the first one that I really want to make is the crochet bat. You will have seen it in the list of the crochet patterns for fall, and oh my gosh, that bat is adorable. I have been meaning to make it for so long. I can't wait to make it. Can't wait. I want to make the cut for the cat pumpkin. It's a pattern that I found on Instagram. It's also in the list, and I have the pumpkin already, which is not here with me, but I want to make the cat for the pumpkin and then assemble the whole thing together. So we're gonna make the cat, and then we're gonna make the acorn hat and troll. This is a pattern that I have bought for a friend of mine. I've made him the squirrel from the pattern and it's so cute, and I don't know if I want to make myself the squirrel as well, but maybe not. But still, I want to make the troll and I want to make the acorn hat for the troll, and I think it's gonna be super duper cute. Then I'm gonna make an acorn. This one is a pattern from last year that is by Hooks and Healers, and it's one of her free patterns, and since I saw it last year I was so in love with it, and now it's really time to make it because I can't wait. It looks so cute, it's adorable. And then I also put myself down for the sun charm, even though I don't think I have the yellow here right now, but I'll go down for that one. So I have everything lined up. And we will start with the bat first. I thought about doing wheel, but then it didn't suit me because I'm very moody and sometimes I really know what I want, and this time I want the bat. So let's start the bat. I will start a timed stamp clock, so we will see when we reach the 24 hours. So let's go. We have our first candidate! This is so damn cute. The pattern was by AQ Crochet, and the pattern was so easy to follow, incredibly easy. I really loved it for ease of completion. Very detailed, enough that it didn't assume you were stupid, but giving you interesting details such as in what direction to put the wings in order to crochet them correctly on the body and all of that. And I decided to go with a yellow theme and do a yellow nose and yellow eyes because I have bought ages ago all of these sinker eyes that are not only in black. I have the black ones, but I also have them in blue, pink, red, yellow, all kinds of fun and interesting colors, and this is a perfect project to use all of these eyes with. And I tried it also on with pink and with shiny pink and a light pink, but it didn't look as cute as the yellow did. So here we have the first candidate, and it's so damn cute, and I made a smile that I really love. I cannot wait to have it on a shelf. It's so adorable. And that one took me the beauty of 2 hours 11 minutes and 39 seconds. And I also discovered I have the yellow, so we can do the sun charm in case we get to it. But I'm so excited. And second in our list was the cat for the pumpkin. I have bought this one that is velvet, and I have never actually worked with velvet. I have always worked with polyester, which is the material of all the other skeins that I have. So we're gonna get into this one. The brand is also Katia, which is my mom's name, which it was a sign, and it's a velvet mini because the cat is a small thing to do, so I don't think that I'm gonna need that much of it. And also the black is not a color that I commonly use. You never know, you might need a black. This one is done. AQ Crochet, I've checked out the website and she has so many cute patterns that I'm also motivated to make, and if I end up making as many as I plan to, they might be next on my list because they are so cute. I will keep you posted. Okay, I'm not one that rips. I normally don't rip. So let's gently slide the, the band off. I'm one of those people that loves to keep it on. And I know that I've also seen it in a Marie Kondo's video that if you rip it off, it kind of feels more like yours and everything. But I just feel that it looks tidy, so I don't know. For me, that is something that I want to keep it on. So let's go on with a cat and let's see how long it takes us. Little update. So I made the cat. It doesn't have the eyes embroidered on because I don't have the white. I didn't think to embroider anything in white. I thought, you know what, it can be, oh my gosh. Have I embroidered it in the wrong direction? Yes. Now, okay, the eyes can also go this way, that's fine. And we have the little leaf behind here, which is very nice. And then we'll embroider the eyes like over here. And it will be alright. I need to stop the timer, stop. Okay, that took me 40 minutes-ish, but with downtime. I was searching for the pumpkin because I'm sure that I said when I went home I need the pumpkin, I need to make something for it, and then I completely forgot about it, but it's fine. I think and I hope that this will look good, and this will be the back of the head and this will be the front of the head. Hopefully it will be fine, and we'll see how it turns out. Let's check the list. I'm not gonna put it as hit off because I still need to make the assembly. And now we have the acorn hat and the troll. Oh, that I'm excited. Here it is, here it is, here it is. I already made the squirrel, that one, and I gifted it to a friend. And now for me, I want to make this one. So I have a bit of a pickle here because the green that it tells me to make everything in for the garden troll is a very bright green. It's very shiny, you can see it here, very nice. And I do have a very bright green that I thought I would be making the troll in, but I also have this green. And this green kind of screams troll a little bit more. So I think that overall it will be the color that we're going with. Hopefully it's not going to take me more than 2-ish hours, which seems to be the average time that I spend on making these small things. And I also hope that it's going to be no-sew, just because it looks like it could be. Yeah, no-sew crochet patterns. Perfect. We are at 2 hours 55 minutes. I want to show you something, guys. This is my friend over here. Ooh. He comes if I leave him alone, so he doesn't want to come when he's cuddled or cold, but when I leave him alone he comes near me, and it's so adorable. Before I got him in a like baby-like position, it was so cute. So let's go make the troll. Little update, we have the troll. I am so excited. We are gonna stop the timer together. 4 hours and 44 minutes, so around about 2 hours, a little less than that. It's this. I don't know if the lighting is the best to show you, but you can see here. Can be a bit confusing at first, but we have the eyes. I chose yellow because I thought it was pairing up with the tummy nicely. Then I made the nose and the little tooth and the belly, and it's all squared up and nice. And I made the ears. With this one I didn't understand much how I was supposed to do it, so I took a bit of a creative liberty with it. No, it's with this one. I didn't know what I was doing. I did it randomly basically, and that's what came out. And this one is the one with the correct shape that goes a bit downhill. But overall it's squared, they are spaced out nicely. So it's a troll. We don't care if it's perfect. And it's looking really nice. So now we have to make the acorn hat, which hopefully is gonna take me half an hour max. And we're gonna decorate the troll and it's gonna look super nice. As always, there is a curse on the words I think it's not gonna take me that much time or every similar alteration of that sentence. It's like Denny, I don't know if you follow her, if you don't, why? She does makeup and kitchen videos, and every time she's like, what can possibly go wrong? And then everything goes askew. And I think that that's basically what I set myself up for. So I told you I needed to make an acorn hat. It has a stitch that I've never done before, and I started it, and from the front it actually looks okay. From the back there is a massive indentation here where I changed the color. It looks horrid. It's horrendous. I cannot say anything about it. So I am going to unravel everything, but I'm going to take a break because I cannot possibly do this for another second, because it calls for me to do a stitch that I've never done, the small bubble stitch, and it is very taxing on my fingers and hands. I don't know why it's happening that way. I think it's because maybe it's done on a tight surface. I'm not sure. At least this yarn that I'm working with is a little more forgiving than the other one that I was using. So at least that, but still, I'm so annoyed. It took the half an hour, it took it, but I messed it up several times. It's just very, very challenging. This hat is really testing my patience. Here we are, almost done unraveling. And ta-da! I really hope that I'm not gonna have to do it all again for nothing. But I'll update you and we'll see each other once I get started again with this project. Likewise, this is as best as I can do, and I think it's also okay. So I finished the hat. It only took me 10 minutes, but of course I had done the majority of it. And now we can place it on top of the head. Okay, here we have the hat. We just need to weave in ends, but here it is on top of our beautiful roll. If it fits. Yeah, ish. I think it might also have a detail of something sprouting from the top. Yes, we're gonna finish it. It has a little bit of tension here at the top, so maybe I did something wrong with it, but overall it's okay. And then the next project I have for the list is the acorn. This acorn is adorable, but what I am just a bit concerned about is that I will have plenty of dark brown, but I will barely have any of this. It's not nothing, but I'm not sure if I will be able to crochet the whole acorn. I don't think I will. So I will update you, and in case, we can stop that project and go on with another one. Also, as a final update that is not great, I have zeroed the timer. Thankfully, I had told you that it was 5 hours 30 and it took me 10 minutes to go on with a hat. Now I will factor in the time to weave in the ends, crochet the little sprout on the top, and then that will be done. So that will be addition to an average 5 hours 30. It doesn't need to be extremely precise, I feel, but we'll go on with the calculation. I still will put on the timer and add it up. So okay, let's go on. Let's finish this hat, put it on top of the thing, and see if it will come out all right. Here I am to show you what I did yesterday night. Forgive my state. I have tried to put myself together. I'm not nearly as well put up as yesterday. I did my best. I'm gonna show you just something cute that I forgot to show you. I recently got a blind date with a book, and this is a bat charm that they gave me, and I thought it was super cute, so I put it in my Hook's little pouch. Also because it has the moustache here that has kind of a similar shape. So I really love it. Updates. This is what I got done yesterday. Ooh, and not only that, this is the first thing I got done yesterday that I didn't show you. So the little goblin is ready. The little goblin I showed you. It looks so cute with the yellow eyes. It's just quirky and awkward. I love it. And this is the acorn hat that I did. It came out strangely a little bit tight here at the top, so I probably did something wrong. But still, it fits it is quite cute, so I'm not mad about it. I have this one nearly completed. It's not completed, but almost. And I chose these eyes, which I think are perfect, and my boyfriend has a real knack for choosing eyes, so I was super glad about it. He chose these, they're super. And the acorn is as cute as I imagined it would have been. So this is what we have so far. I need to stuff it a little bit more, and the only critique I have about this pattern is that unfortunately they didn't tell me when or where to put in the eyes. And I used the image as reference to where approximately to put the eyes in, and I chose my eyes. I did it before stuffing, but I checked and I wasn't able to find that detail, so I'm not sure if I simply didn't see it or the pattern didn't state it, but that's my only critique, that I had to figure out the eyes for myself, and I thought about it. And I'm glad I did, because otherwise we would have been missing the eyes that would have not been inserted, and that would have been a total shame. So now I'm going to go on with this. I'm also going to update you on the timer. I have an extra 2 hours 9 that I spent yesterday, so it will be 7 hours and 40 minutes, and hopefully in 20 minutes I'm going to finish this, and so we're going to be 8 hours in. And this brings us to our next problem of the sort. I have noted down for the pattern that I would have had to make the acorn, the sun charm is the next and last thing. So I've already made the bat, the cap for the pumpkin, and the acorn hat and troll. And after that, I don't really have any more patterns, and I'm not near 24 hours. So I noted down another one that I really liked, that was a pumpkin spice latte. A free pattern on Instagram, and I really like that. And I also have the mini pumpkins, so we're gonna figure that out, and I'm gonna update you on what I decide to do with patterns. This is the greatest update ever. I told you it would have taken me less than 20 minutes, and it actually did. And I have the baby. This is the most adorable thing I've ever made. Now I'm noticing that I didn't embroider the mouth, but overall this is adorable, and it's as cute as I imagined it would have been. It can have the legs down, and it can also sit down, which is something that I absolutely adore. The eyes are perfect, and I just have to embroider a little smile. It looks cute even like this, but I will embroider a little smile, and this is complete. The sun charm will be next, and it will be the one from the original lineup. And I also have another nice update, which is that I didn't finish, as I imagined, with the acorn, all of the yarn that is the light brown yarn, which is really good. I thought I would have finished it, but we have some of the dark yarn left that I'm gonna put away, and some of this lighter brown left. I'm gonna wind it up and make it nice-ish. We are currently 8 hours in of this endeavor, and I am feeling the body aches, especially in the back and the neck, but overall the hands and all the other parts are okay, which is good, and I'm hopefully gonna keep it up for the rest of the time. Hey guys, forgive my lower tone of voice, and I'm a bit further back because I have the cat in front and he's sleeping. I didn't want to move him, but I wanted to update you that I told you I was going to do the sun charm, and I started, but then the shape of the feet for the sun charm were the perfect shape for the arms for my little buddy, and I had to make two and sew it on, and now I have the cutest little acorn buddy, and I love this thing. I think that this is one of my favorite shapes. Everything round is my favorite shape. I need to tug on it a little bit to make it a little more subtle smile. Before it was judging me as I was sewing on the arms, not happy at all, and then I tugged it on it a little bit, and then it started smiling again. So he didn't want to be doing that. But here we are, we have this project finished, 8 hours and a half in, and we are officially now gonna be starting the sun. The more we go on in the video, the more unprepared I am in terms of makeup and stuff, but it's not important. What is important is what we are making. So the update from yesterday is that I had to interrupt myself after starting the back charm because I had severe pain here, and so I didn't want to strain myself too much and push through the pain. I literally said, okay, my body is telling me to stop, and I will. This was what I made, and it's the beginning of the lemon. It's constructed in a very interesting way. But then I found other patterns that really caught my attention. I don't know if you've ever played Plants vs Zombies, and I've never played them, but the characters are just so cute. And so I found these patterns by Pow Crochet or Poor Crochet. I will put it on the screen. And they are incredible. And so I was so taken by the current pulled. In Italian, it has an even cuter name. It's called Chicopulta. It's the same thing, but it's just the pronunciation is very cute. And that one requires yellow. And because I'm not sure that I have enough yellow to make that one and finish the sun, I'm just gonna make that one and not finish the sun for the time being. I'm just gonna cut the tail off. And then if I see that I can't finish the sun, I will finish the sun. If I see that I can't, I will just unravel it, and that will be a project for another day because I really want to make that one. So in terms of time, we are at 9 hours 23. I am very excited about this, so let's go. So when we last saw each other, the timer wasn't timing. I still have some bits and bobs to complete. So this beautiful acorn doesn't have the top part, so I'm gonna make the top. And also I have the sun to finish, even though I don't think I'm gonna be able to make anything significant out of this yarn. I'm gonna finish the yarn and just see how far we get. And also I have brought these to just go and see if we can make another one of the ghosties that I had in my Instagram lineup. So I'm just gonna get down to making it. So let's go. We have all that I could before making another pattern. So here for the sun, I completed the first side and here it is. And then I have this bit, and that's all I can do because I no longer have any yellow, and I'm withholding the purchase until it gets discounted. So maybe Black Friday, we'll see. So here's what I have of the sun so far. Very glad. Then I have this baby, and here we have this little top part. I think that it was actually included in the original pattern and I just ignored it. So that's totally my fault, but I created it. It's a bit wonky, but it gives character. I think it's nice. For now, this is what we have and it's adorable. So for the next pattern, I was thinking about this ghost that has the pumpkin. I saw it recently, and this is because the other patterns I thought about require the orange, and I don't have any orange here. I think I brought away with me the only bit of orange I have, and this pattern as well has a little pumpkin, but that is not essential to the pattern, so I will maybe add the final count post mostly of the video with the pumpkin. But so far I'm gonna make the ghost with this that I got, and this is velvet, and I think there's also a little bit, oh yeah, there is the hat that is gonna be made with the black, so it's gonna be a fully velvet pattern so far. So I'm gonna start that and we're gonna get into the ghost and add a bit of time to our timer. So far of the original timer, I'm more than 8 hours in, plus the 5 hours 30 that we had before. We are over 13 and a half hours. So that makes me very happy. It will end, I think, when this one will end, but at least we've made so many patterns and I did give it a try. And so for maybe the next session for the Christmas one, we are gonna crochet for a full 24. Let's get crocheting. Happy Halloween, guys. This is the final product. I forgot everything. I forgot the eyes and I don't have the pumpkin. I told you I wouldn't have, but we are at a total of around 15 hours.
I think it was a great experience, and I love my little ghosty, and I don't know if I want it like this because I kind of like the whimsy fact that it doesn't have any eyes and it's very, very ghost-like, what you imagine a ghost to be like. But overall, I think this experience was great and we should do it again. I will definitely try doing it for Christmas as well, and it will be super fun. We'll make as many plushies as we possibly can, and I'm super excited for that chapter. But for now, this is all we made, all of the plushies that we got, and I'm very satisfied with everything that came out, and I'm overall happy about this experience, and I'm happy that I shared it with you, and I wish you the best Halloween possible, and show me the costumes you're gonna wear in the comments below, and I'll see you soon, guys. Love you all. Subscribe.